What's up, everyone? It's not a projector, it's not special effects. We don't have the budget for that. This is a transparent television, the Xiaomi Mi TV Luxe Transparent Edition. This is the world's first commercially available transparent 4K TV. It's in Singapore. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, before we get into this, I do want to thank Xiaomi Singapore for allowing us to have an exclusive first look at this television. They're not being sold here in Singapore at all right now. Currently at this time, I think there's only 2 sets available, and they will be at retail locations towards the end of March. So this TV is sold exclusively in China as of we know it today. And so it's a privilege to get a first look at this. So this is not gonna be a full review, but we have played around with this. Of course, natively, everything is in Mandarin, which I can't read Mandarin. Kai Hong can read Mandarin, much better than I can. So we do have the Mi stick that is attached to this, so you do get the sort of the whole Google TV, Android TV experience on this. So we'll show you a little bit in terms of picture quality. We'll talk a little bit about the specs and all that great stuff. But this is just more of a kind of a first look at some really cool technology. We've never seen this before. Maybe at CES or something like that when they're showing all this really cool tech that you probably will never see on the market, but it's here and it's available now. Xiaomi is the first to bring out the commercially available transparent TV in 4K. That's pretty wicked. Okay, so let's talk about some of the specs on this. First off, it's 55 inches. It only comes in one size, 55 inches. 4K, 120 hertz refresh rate on this. So you can game on this. If you got a PS5, Xbox, plug it into this bad boy, you're good to go. You got an assortment of HDMI plugs in the back of it, USB 2.0 plugs as well. You've got optical for your audio interfaces. You've got pretty much everything set in here. Now it does have to be attached to this base. This is the speaker. Now it is sort of almost I would say almost a 360 speaker in a way. So this is really going to give you a nice ambient sound around your home or around your room, wherever you have it placed in. It's fascinating to see this because it's really thin. I mean, like this. It's very, very thin, but it's beautifully made. And you know, when we first heard about a transparent TV, I thought, okay, this is going to be really low resolution. The picture quality is not going to be that good. The viewing angles are going to be really limited, but it's not the case. Actually, I found the viewing angles to be really impressive. I mean, I'm looking here at the side and it's still sharp, still clear. The colors look vibrant. Everything looks as it would if I was to move even to the center. So Xiaomi's done a tremendous job in terms of the technology, the viewing angles, and the overall resolution with this television. I do have 40 PPI for this, for you pixel peepers out there. But this is gonna be really equivalent to a lot of 4K TVs we see on the market. Now, this does come at a premium. I'm hearing a price point of around 10,000 Singapore dollars. Don't quote me on that, okay? That's something that I'm hearing, but again, it's a transparent television. It's 4K. It's 55 inches. That's actually not a bad price when you consider the technology that's behind this, okay? So we're gonna kind of go through some of this and show you one of our videos here.
The Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. Let's talk about it.
So what's cool about this too, as we're watching this right now, let me turn on the volume as we're seeing this, is that when you're watching the TV, you really don't see what's behind it. Now you can focus on what's behind it, then of course, but it's not like the transparency really bothers you. It just kind of goes away. But I mean, yeah, if you have a window in the background, of course, that will peek through. So depending on where, if you want to buy this for your home, where you're going to put it, that will make a big difference. I wouldn't put it against a wall. I would put it on like an island table because you want to show this off. This is a TV that when people come to your home or to your office or to your apartment, they want to go, wow. That's transparent. That's a TV. That's wicked. But it's that kind of thing that makes you go, yeah, this is where the future is going with these things. And even think about this. This is proof of concept for retail shops, where the glass in a retail shop can now be a television set, where all your ads or your promo material or anything that you want to showcase, if it's a fashion boutique or if it's technology, you can highlight all the latest deals and all the latest collection, and it can just stream on the display, and it's transparent. So it doesn't impede on that, that kind of experience going into a retail shop as well. So there's a lot of applications for this television where we say, yeah, it's a TV right now, it's 4K and it's great. And it is, but there's so much more that can be done with this. I mean, so I'm guessing the engineers have already thought about this. I mean, you know, I don't have a degree in any of this stuff. I don't even know how this all put this thing together, but it just goes to show you how impressive this is. But let's turn up the volume for a second here. And I'm just going to give a sense.
6 PPI, 3 pixel peepers out there, HDR10 plus.
The speakers sound okay, right? This is not going to be I would say this is not going to be something that's going to wow your home theater system. You're going to want to plug in an appropriate home theater system into this. Some nice speakers, you know, subwoofer, all that. This will do the job, okay, in terms of sound if you need it for your apartment or for your bedroom or wherever you're going to put it at. But I would definitely recommend, just off first listen, that I would expand that sound system. You want to have some, you know, a nice center speaker, 2 sides. You got your rears in the back, a sub. If you want to do a 6.1, 7.1, you can do that as well. But yeah, I think for a lot of people out there, I think people are going to pick up on this TV. I mean, they say they're not going to sell it in Singapore, but I bet you, as soon as this goes on display towards the end of the month, people are going to want to pick this thing up. Colors are pretty good. You can of course dial this in and you can adjust the colors and everything else. The menu system is in Mandarin, so I can't get into that for you. But based on the Xiaomi TVs that I have used, I'm guessing the UI is going to be very similar to where you can really fine tune that picture to your liking. But I mean, it's sharp, great colors, great viewing angles, 120 hertz refresh rate, like as I mentioned before, so you can game on it. And that's pretty much the TV. You're getting this because it's a transparent TV. That's pretty cool. And it's not the other TV manufacturers doing it first. It's Xiaomi doing it first. So there you have it. Anyway, it's a first look. It's a fun little thing to look at. Not little thing, it's actually quite big. But it's a fun, big thing to look at here. And would I buy one? If I had the 10 grand, possibly so. This would be kind of cool to show off. This would definitely get a few likes on the gram. For sure. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Xiaomi Mi TV Luxe Transparent Edition. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, this is a first look, it's not a full review, but we're excited to get this. So once again, thank you to Xiaomi Singapore. We're not paid or sponsored for this video, by the way, because it's not even being sold here, okay? Our thoughts only. But with that, guys, stay safe, take care, and we will chat to you soon.